Three guys sitting in a dark room that smells like bad cucumbers.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Inconceivable!
Now featuring 11 listeners.
This is Unique Geek.
You slimy scumbag, get on your face and give me 25.
This is the Unique Geek.
And welcome to another edition of 50 Days of Dragon Con, the podcast that is running around in its boxer shorts. Lee, got anything to say about that?
You know, I just hope you're going to be careful when you're running around in them because things can pop out. That's all I'm saying. And this is a family-friendly. Hi, John. This is a family-friendly podcast. I can't believe you brought that up. But
I will
John,
point out that according to our countdown right now, as we speak,
oh God,
we are at 26 days. Well, I guess technically 27, depending upon how you want to count that extra 22.
whew, you know what, John? As much as I'm going, whew, and I'm just attending, you know, we got a track director here who's going to give a big, big woof. And we want to say hi to Cisca.
Oh,
our
we're saying hi to
friend.
Cisca already. Okay, hey, Cisca.
Well, I thought we were. You have that down.
Oh.
That we're supposed to bring them in
All
quick.
right, whatever. Now you decide to follow the direction. The first time
Occasionally.
ever you decide to follow direction.
It's kind of like that saying. Every so often,
A broken
Declare
clock is
it confuses the hell out of
an
your
egg
enemies.
across running the
So
side of the.
I will say,
Huh?
are you looking a gift horse in the mouth that she followed instructions at
I
all?
know, right? No.
Well,
Isn't it?
And as for the boxers, at this
it feels
point,
like it
having
feels
dealt
like
with Matt Dinneman, I'm used to people talking about boxers way more than I should be.
it feels
There
like
you
a
go.
Trojan gift horse, but okay.
Oh my! I cannot believe you went there. Regine is gonna talk to you, just as we were talking about. Hi, Cisca. You are the director of fantasy
I don't know
literature
what I did wrong.
at DragonCon. You know
Yes, I am.
exactly what you did wrong.
I referred
so-
to the Odyssey. That's
Yeah, that's what you were referring to.
Matt Damon is currently inside of me. What?
Matt Damon or Matt Dinneman?
Or both.
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
You go.
This is going to be the first DragonCon 50 Days of DragonCon podcast. It's going to be
Yeah, hold on, let me go.
after 10:30.
Let me go update the YouTube thing. Not made for kids. Hold on.
It is made for kids. But so Cisca, you're the director of high fantasy.
No, fantasy lit.
Fantasy.
Just
like-
fantasy. Just fantasy. Good
No, you
God.
did, when you earlier you said, "Hi, fantasy director, how are you?"
I did. That was it. And it's just fantasy. See, I have that some here in my third
It's
eye.
okay. All us white women start looking alike.
Yeah, at this point, every track director looks a lot alike right now because they're all in this face of Kevin from Home Alone going,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move that panel again for the seventh time. No, but that's a good thing. John, you don't go back to Cisca. So Cisca,
Yes.
you got 30 seconds. What is the fantasy track
Fantasy
at
literature.
DragonCon?
The fantasy literature track at DragonCon is home to all fantasy books plus lit RPG, which is a type of fantasy. And
Yep.
we have the best fun.
You have the best fun?
There's
You got
always
the
enough room in
Best
fantasy.
fun? You have the best fun?
Yeah.
Is that just
Yes, we have the best fun.
The bestest.
We have lit RPG, we have romantasy, we have adventure, sword and sorcery, we have some urban stuff. We have it all. Really,
You
and
have
truthfully.
everything. You really do in a different way.
We even
you
have
got-
our own cosplay contest on
Yes.
Thursday night, a book party on Friday night,
There
a
you go.
dating game, and of course, Boinking Beasties. And we have Matt Dinneman.
And you have Matt Dinneman, who is, I'm actually going to bring my book to hopefully be able to get in one of the many lines and ask him very nicely to sign it for me and tell me about his boxer shorts. But, you know, I had to say that. But, okay.
I don't know
so-
that you did. I don't know that there was any requirement for you to say that at all.
There
Just
was.
don't, he has one hard and fast rule. He will not sign feet.
Oh my God, no. How would you sign up for
Phrasing.
it? It's going to go away. It's like when somebody says, "Oh, goody, he signed my boob," and I'm like, "You're gonna go wash that. It's gonna go away at some point." And if
Well,
you
the
don't
assumption
wash
is
it,
that they
I don't
wash
wanna
it.
know.
Yeah.
that some people are taking their like body part that's signed to a tattoo parlor and then having it like
I have
tattooed,
heard.
traced over. But I'm like, then you end up with a lot of different other inks in there, I think.
Well,
so
yeah,
that doesn't
'cause-
seem like the medic brain in me is going, this is a bad idea. Infection.
Infection, along with ow.
Ew.
Well, I have tattoos, and still, ow, that's a tender bit. All right, but we're there are different types of literature tracks at DragonCon.
Yes.
What is the difference between you and the science fiction lit and the urban fantasy, which also has some lit, along with you having some urban fantasy lit, and the high fantasy?
And high fantasy. I was going to say, yes.
So Embassy Hall, which is in the Hyatt, which is where,
Right.
and Regina kind of rolls her eyes when I jokingly say this, that's where the purebred lit tracks are. It's first track, science fiction literature, and fantasy literature. I broke Lee. But
You've done that
all the-
before. Keep going.
I know, but I'm not sure I've ever done it this quickly in the episode.
Gotcha.
Which is, we focus on the books. So Writer's Track does some stuff with like screenplays, I think. I don't know. Not my job. But fantasy literature and science fiction literature, we focus on the book representation of things. So even if it has a media property, we're focusing on the book portion of that media property. Urban fantasy, YA literature, horror, Apocalypse Rising,
Right.
high fantasy, and urban fantasy, they all have media involved as well. So
Okay.
they deal with like the TV shows and all that, all the fancy stuff there with that. And it's kind of nice. They get a lot of fun. They get to pull in celebrities, but
Mhm.
um
But you
I-
get really cool authors. You do
you get some really
cool
amazing authors, and they are always really fun to work with.
authors.
So they like being there. They want to be there. They hang out. Some of them hang out in the track and end up jumping in on panels or sitting in the audience for them.
There you go. That's what makes DragonCon so kind of wonderful is you're never really sure who might be in the audience while you're chatting. We talked earlier
I
with
mean, you
someone
did
this
it.
year.
We did an editing panel and we had Patricia Briggs sitting in the audience taking notes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, do you want up there? She's like, no, this is where I want to be. Okay, cool.
I want to write everything down they're saying and make sure. Right. Awesome. Okay. So that's your difference. So you are just focused on the book. So if there ever is a dungeon crawler,
Right now, it looks like there will be. They announced it for Peacock. They've announced Jeff Hayes as Princess Donut, which is honestly not surprising.
I don't know Princess Donut. I'm okay. So I got to write this one down too.
So right now it looks like there will be. I'm always a little skeptical because like even back in 2000, Anne McCaffrey's Pern, literally they had the actors in gear on set, everybody ready to film, and they pulled the plug on it despite everybody being ready to work.
Yeah, you always have to watch for that. Right.
Until it's all said and done. But I totally expect that it will happen.
I do too. I mean, but you'll still have the book. Other people might be
also work
talking
with
about
book property, and because Matt is also an author. He writes his other book, Operation Bounce House, is actually a Dragon Award finalist this year.
Oh wow! I'm writing that one down too, because John, my dear friend, and his friend Ron talked me into Dungeon Crawler. Carl, I have the book.
It's got a lot of like early gamer humor, gamer lobby humor from like the early 2000s, but that's fine. If you're just, some women have not liked that. Some women have.
Well, yeah,
but you're used to people like us, so you're going to have a high threshold.
I have a high threshold, no what, but oh, that's nice. Red Nerd said, looking forward to this fantastic discussion. That is always so true. Ms. Waffles, so happy to finally understand. You actually don't understand each literature track, but we'll be talking to most of them. So it'll be a lot of fun.
It's going to be fun.
Casting, the last comment that we have out there, casting Jeff Hayes was a smart tactical decision to win the audiobook fans over and instill some confidence
Well, to
in
be
said
honest,
fan
if,
base.
if they put anybody else up there,
Mhm.
they'd get, even if it was Jeff and they said, hey, we're going to just pretend that you're somebody else just to see how the fans react, they would all react so negatively.
Mhm.
That-
So Matt's fans are wonderful and precious, and some of them are very intense.
You know, that happens in a lot of fandom
They-
Yes.
because they're actually coloring and editing some of the coloring in the Harry Potter stuff because the fans were very upset about how dark just the first trailer looked.
My
but
only
that's
problem
okay.
with the new show is the fact that, to be honest, and the Harry Potheads can come for me, I'm over it. There are so many amazing magical school IPs out there.
Mhm.
I can go on and on.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, let's just do something. I understand they have the media rights, but let's
There's
do
so
something
much.
fun and fresh. The Heralds of Valdemar, the Collegium series there. AC Crispin did an entire Starbridge Academy series.
Do a better job of Spiderwick. Do a better job. I mean, there are a lot of things out there that have not been done well. Do more Miss Peregrines.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one actually.
Yes. Yeah, right. And there are more books there, but I agree with you. And my issue is unless you're going to fix it for the end.
Actually, one of the ones. So it's a book, and I'm reading the audiobook now. It is Verity Vox and the Curse of the Foxfire.
I've heard of that.
By Don Martin, and it's been doing really well. It actually, when it came out swinging hard and outsold Harry Potter books.
Good.
And it's a really good story. I'm definitely enjoying it. It's narrated by the voice actress who did Jean Grey, and
excellent.
It's wonderfully done, and it's set in Appalachia. It's set in a magical Appalachia, and I love that.
There are parts of,
and they're already doing book 2.
There you go. So good. They're already doing book 2. See, these are the things that we love as fandom to talk about, and this is why John doesn't let Cisca and I talk too much.
John is the chaperone, which says a lot about how this goes.
What is a book? I know, John. I know. We'll talk about that later. But
one of those things.
One of those things. I have many of them around.
I do not recognize what you're pointing at. Anyway.
I'm going to tell you, not literally, this is Armreach, my big giant book of space.
Nice.
You literally had literature?
I literally have literature. Lots of it, actually. And I would show you, except that my whole little office area right behind me is a hot mess. I'm not showing anybody. But okay, so Cisca, what are some of the things that, what are some of the new books and the new panels and the new things you're going to be discussing this year? Let's talk about the older in a minute. So
we have some amazing new ones where actually, because it is year 40. So I even have like a cool shirt they gave me to say it's year 40, everybody, in case you can't count. So I have we're 40 now. Welcome to perimenopause, exploring older characters, because there has been a trend in the indie publishing with that. And I agree, the Aragon movie, I actually enjoyed the Aragon movie, but that's because at the time that I watched it, I hadn't read the books.
Yeah,
so I went into it thinking it was supposed to be a cheesy movie.
It was not, actually.
Yeah. The books are beautiful, no, once you read the books, you know this is not. But then we also have 40 years of fandom and publishing, the synergy between fandom and publishing, because it's really changed over the years. So the founder of Daw and Bane and Tor, they were always big fans of science fiction and fantasy.
Right.
But then, I mean, those people have since moved on in some cases to the afterlife.
And we miss them, but they're new people.
We miss them, but, and I'm not like Toni Weisskopf, who's in charge of Bane, she's still a huge fan of the genre. She grew up in fandom, but with the advent of indie publishing, it used to be like they picked books, they put them out there, and we decided which ones we were going to fan over. Now with indie publishing, we can the authors can put the book out there and fans can zero in and find it and go explore without having the gatekeepers of the big publishing houses. And so the balance has kind of changed. And like Matt Dinniman's a great example. Matt Dinniman, Larry Correia, Travis Baldry. These were all people who, Dakota Kraut, who just got a book deal, Tao Wong, got a book deal with Penguin Random House. These are all people who were doing these books and publishing them indie, and then TradPub kind of picked them up because they were going really big. Romantasy was the same way. There were a lot of romantic indie books before TradPub really got a hold of it.
Well,
so Kickstarter's part of that, like allowing that train and the logistics to happen.
When you say TradPub, you mean traditional publishing, right?
I mean traditional publisher. That's the one you're going to think of. Penguin Random House, Simon and Schuster, Macmillan.
I just weren't sure if we were talking about publishing in the traditional.
These are the books that you're going to find from the big traditional publishers like Daw, Bain, and you can find them very easily in a Barnes and Noble.
Right. Well, and I think
versus indie books, which tend to be print on demand and if through Barnes and Noble via order at cons.
Are we watching you? You went away for a second, but now you're back.
Okay.
So
well, no, I think it is very interesting as you talk about that, because so many of the fans, we grew up, making up stories about the shows we watched in our heads. And then some people started writing them down as stories, and then they realized
fan fiction is a huge part of that. Yeah,
it can.
Fan fiction has been a great fodder for authors learning to write good skilled dialogue, write good scenes without having to deal with the world building aspect.
Right.
And then there's been a huge trend. Alchemized is one of them that it basically started as a fan fiction. A TradPub said, hey, look, we could publish this, just file off the serial numbers. And it started, I think, as a Draco and Hermione fan fiction.
Yeah, I would also tell you 50 Shades of Grey started as Twilight fan fiction. So,
yeah. And
if you ever get some of the early self-published copies, sometimes you will see the word Edward where it shouldn't be.
Oh,
so,
really?
But that happens. Oh, well, it happened. But no, I think that's a big part. And I think that's 40 years into it. That's a huge change.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We also have, we have Battle of the Bodies, which will be a fun one. This is our Jane Yolen books in this track. I'm not familiar with that author, but we don't normally do anything too specific, like an IP only panel in fantasy literature, because we have so many amazing authors that we want to highlight. And I know this sounds weird, but they always feel kind of creepy to me. Yeah, like you're guessing at somebody's work, and if they're there to talk about their work, that's a different story,
right?
But otherwise, it feels like you're kind of second guessing the author, and they got enough reviewers doing that. I don't need to.
No, you don't need to do that. All right, but you were talking about some new things. So what else are some
Battle of the Bodies, where we're talking about how you write bodies in motion, like whether they're romantic scenes or combat scenes, and it really started because it was like in a 48-hour window, I had the same conversation with two different authors about how they're really kind of the same thing. You're just poking with different things to get different results.
There you go.
That's kind of true. Yeah, so it's we have Deep Lore of Lit RPG. We have Social Advocacy in Lit RPG. We have on Thursday night, we're doing a Men Writing Women panel where we kind of poke a little bit of fun at the men who write very two-dimensional women and bouncing foolishly down the hallway.
I'm going to do my best not to throw out names right now. I am really, believe it or not, and they're nice people when you meet them, but I really have some people that I'd love to call out, and I'm not doing it. I'm learning to be better. I'm working on it, folks. That's all I can do.
So we also have like a media training for authors where we're going to cover some of things like talking into the microphone so that we can hear your lovely words, my dears.
Yes.
We have one on like the spice scale and talking about the different kinds of how many chili peppers is that book exactly? And where does one chili pepper turn into 2 chili peppers? And of course, this is and I even have it in the description, this not safe for work is boinking beasties. This is safe for work stuff.
Okay, so this one
Because
is safe
otherwise
for work.
Regina was going to make me, otherwise we'd never get sleep.
Yeah, that is true.
Because Regina would make everything romance go at night, and I eventually we're not a nighttime track. I mean, we go late.
Really not. You do need to sleep.
But we do have like a narrator panel. We're doing screams from inside the booth, which is going to be audiobook narrators talking about their experiences.
Oh, how cool! That would be really neat.
Yeah, what reading and reacting to romantasy says about ourselves and others.
And by romantasy, you mean romantic fantasy.
I mean fantasy. So what?
Some people might not have heard fantasy.
So romantasy is fantasy and romance very much as a hybrid genre. So think Court of Thorns and Roses, Fourth Wing. There's an argument about whether or not Fourth Wing really is romantasy or not.
Outlander?
Outlander definitely is because it's a fusion of the two.
Okay.
And we have a feral world building panel where I got an inflatable dice.
So
it's going to be like a bunch of authors building a world for a book in front of you with audience interaction.
I honestly, on that one, I cannot wait. That would be so awesome.
So we do have our charity color, and we're doing another charity activity I'll get to.
Oh, good.
Yes, we also we're going on a cruise. Nautical fantasies.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't have even thought of that as a genre, but you know what? There are books written on boats.
So we have one I'm really excited for, Viva Revolution, Books Leading Away to a Better Days. So kind of talking about how we can pull motivation from this and use fantasy to build community, but also to build ways forward. Because I don't care where you sit on things, the 2020s have not been kind to us.
No, it's been a really so far pretty kind of rough decade. Why?
What's happened?
I don't know.
I don't know. Nothing
at all. Nothing at all for us. No.
We're doing like
Might I suggest liquor?
I even have a snackies panel.
A what?
Did someone say snackies? Food as world building.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes, the cruise joke lives on. So the cruise joke, for those I had to call Mandy shortly after the cruise post went live on social media, and she's like, do you mind if I'm interrupting your work? If you're talking about the cruise ship, I do, but otherwise, no.
Right.
And because she's like, I haven't gotten anything done in 2 days because of that post.
Why?
Apparently cruise lines were calling, the host hotels were calling
to say,
because social media put up a post saying, in honor of year 40, we're finally going to do the cruise.
Oh no.
And it was on April 1st.
Oh. And
social media. First of all, I know what you were trying to do there. I see it. I bet it did not go well because
I did tell her that is Fantasy Lake Cruise Control. And I did tell her that's the only way somebody could get me on a cruise.
Is if it were I agree. I did one and I liked it, but
I was an Army medic, and I've taken pathophysiology and epidemiology classes. I know just know.
No, yeah, I know about norovirus too. I worked in environmental health.
Yeah, so we have like one on authors talking about the books that influenced them to become writers.
Oh, cool.
We have a religions and fantasy panel, and a horse girl panel. So we have a lot of fun. We are going to have a cruise. It's on. Let's see. It's a Monday. It's Monday.
It's Monday. You're going to have a cruise. The cruise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before everybody cruises home.
right. Now-
So we are doing also blind date with a book.
Blind date with a book. You did this before, though.
No. That was a different track.
Oh, okay. You're doing it now.
So we're doing it now. And see that stack of books right there in that box?
I see a box, but I believe
briefly.
it has books in it. Yeah.
Yeah, this box and then the 3 there, that's all for blind date with a book.
And so
So
what is explain.
Okay, actually, one second. I will show you.
Oh, Lord help us. Look at all those books behind her, John. That's a book person. Woo-woo!
So this is some of these are actually audiobooks. So all the authors who participate, we're going to have a big poster so you can know who was kind enough to participate and which publishers.
Okay.
Very cool.
But it's like what's inside here is a signed audiobook, what age, it's new age, it's genres, urban fantasy, never mess with a witch who bites back. The tropes are vampires, witches, shifters, and found family. So they're going to pay for this and they won't know what it is and they get to take it home.
But they pay for it because that money goes to charity.
Yeah, the money will go straight to the charity.
Oh, awesome.
So we're going to put out...
So they can pick that there's like they're all covered like that, and then they can pick what they want, but they just don't know what it actually is.
Yeah, we've had books from we'll have sort of a key. Because what we're going to do is we're not putting them all out at once. Charity events did it last year and they sold out in minutes. They're like, I'm sorry, we were going to bring some to the track, but we sold out as fast as we could wrap them. So what we're doing is we're going to have a table in the front of book. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're coming to blind date? I love that.
Yay!
Red Nerd says, I had a blind date with a paper book once. So many paper cuts.
Didn't need to know that. But
we have amazing books from like Ginger Blue Publishing, from Jenny Koch, J.B. Garner. Falstaff sent a big box of books. Jennifer Epps. We have S.L. Rowland, a whole bunch, and more coming in. And most of them are going to be about $20. We're going to have a few that are a little less and a few that might be more. And all proceeds will go directly into the charity bucket. And we're going to put out about 4 or 5, maybe max 10 at the front of the room in between panels for people to come look at them.
Okay.
And we're trying to keep it kind of low. I mean, we're volunteers, so we're trying to keep it at a manageable work level.
Right.
And, but it's going to be a ton of fun, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it goes. This is the first year we've done it.
And one question, you said you're going to have it in your room. Now, you told us your room was in Embassy Hall, but what hotel is that?
So if you're in the Hyatt, you know very well where Embassy is. We're in the Hyatt International Tower, Embassy Hall. So what you do is you come in to the Hyatt, you see where the gift store is. So if you're going, whichever way you come in, find the gift store. There's that hallway that goes around,
follow the
and
hallway.
a bank of elevators, and then an escalator down. You're now in the International Tower. You go down 1 level, 2 levels, and Embassy Hall is right there. If you go down another level, you get into the rat maze. That is that little wearing of rooms where the blood drive is. So,
and the TVA is down there.
And the TVA,
yes.
I thought the TVA was in the Marriott.
It goes back and forth. You know, it's a time dimension thing. Loki figured it out.
Timey-wimey.
Yeah, timey-wimey, all that craziness. Okay, and
Redder did have a question. You have Steve Rowland?
Yes, I have Steve Rowland. Steve Rowland put in 4 books actually in here.
Oh, wow.
So
very cool.
So Steve Rowland, yes, we have author Steve Rowland, also known as S.L. Rowland, but Matt Dinneman put him in his books as Steve Rowland.
Question for you.
Digital money.
Are you taking digital money or do you need to have cash?
I would like cash, but we can do some digital money. The thing with the digital money is we don't always have great signal in Embassy to see that you actually did it. Because we're talking about doing it as $20 a book. But if you do 3 books, it's 50.
Mm.
But it all has
There
to be
you
in
go.
the same transaction.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. So, but that's kind of difficult because I might want one in one time.
I know, but I'm trying to do it.
Ah.
We can't do punch cards.
It's for the kids.
But
It's
it's
for the
actually
kids.
for
Once
the
you think of the
homeless.
kids,
It's actually for the
Kids can be
homeless.
Well,
too.
They can
well.
be homeless
So,
kids.
honestly,
fair enough.
like,
It was more of a.
And
I mean, this one hits
Theme,
kind of home because
Yeah.
I'm a female vet, and
Yeah.
the largest growing population of homeless are female veterans with children.
And I
Oh,
did not
seriously.
know. I've known of Hope Atlanta since I've been in Atlanta, but I did not know it was 125 years old till I started doing some research. And that,
Yeah.
folks, they have done a great job. And trust me, they have done a great job with a very unfortunately tiny budget. So
Yes,
everything we
they
give
have
them will be a
lot of
help.
really amazing programs,
Yes.
and
Yes, they do.
so
Okay, now we're going to go to something else now.
Hmm.
You talked about boinking beasties, which we're going to talk about in a second. But what are your returning panels? And you
So-
can start with boinking beasties if you wish.
do you want me to start with Boinking
Sure.
Beasties? That sounds like a request. So
I
we have
think I'm
Boinking-
okay. I don't know for sure.
You survived Chuck Tingle last year.
Oh God, that was hilarious.
We need to get John on the panel one time.
Hmm?
Oh,
Something
yeah.
suitably
Does that involve
embarrassing.
reading?
Yes.
Oh.
Well,
And
Like,
you
could be
can
making
too.
fun of the guy who doesn't read if you want.
Do that. Well, or the
It
guy
is
who
fundamental. So we have Boinking Beasties on Sunday night at 10 p.m.
Mhm.
We have the dating game on Saturday night at 10 p.m.
Now,
And
explain the dating game a little bit, because as I recall, it was a little different.
so the dating game
Yeah,
is
she knows where I'm going with this, and she knows.
is 4 authors get up there, and we do 2 panels of it. So we do 4 authors for 30 minutes, and they get up, and one of them is a suitor and 3 prospects. And we try to do it kind of like 1 male suitor, 3 women, and then 1 female, 3 men. But will vary by what authors want to do, because the authors get up and they are pretending and role playing to be their characters from a book.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, and at the end, we let them say, "This was this character from this book," and it is generally hilarious. So much hilarity. I
So
am
much hilarity,
moderating
it
this year.
ensues.
Yeah, it all really does. It's quite chaotic. I'm moderating again this year, which will be interesting. I don't moderate many panels because it's not my job to put me on center stage. It's my job to make this about the authors.
You got it.
And so, but this is one where the authors, none of the authors are willing to volunteer for it. They all want to play the game versus being the host.
Yeah, because the game sounds like a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. And it's always funny. The guys are always like, "I guess I'll do it."
Mhm.
And the women are normally like, "Out of my way, I'm doing it."
I can't
So
wait.
it is-
Let's go.
Yeah. And so
Give
it's
me
a lot.
3 unsuspecting men that I can embarrass. That would be awesome.
I mean, why not?
I mean, I
So-
get it. Right.
It's a great way to get your character out there and have people see your character and versus just lecturing. Like, you can see how funny the character is.
Mhm.
One year we had 3 characters who banded together and had the entire audience chanting, "Drown them, kill them, eat them." Obviously,
Oh,
it wasn't sexual even. And one was a Valkyrie,
Don't
one was a
you do
murderous
you, I'll do
mermaid,
me.
and one was a troll.
no, kill
Again,
the
you
troll.
do you, I'll do me.
No. The mermaid. So the mermaid had them chanting "drown them." The Valkyrie had chanting "kill them," and then the troll had "eat them." And they had the entire audience chanting. And
One
this
of these
poor
3.
little necromancer being very confused as why the entire dating panel had turned against him.
That's good. That's good. Page
So-
to Stage, one of my favorites. I always
Yes.
love seeing the pictures, and they're always so awesome.
You're at Page to Stage again, and it's going to be amazing. And I have the list in front of me of what the prices are if you want to know.
Sure. We love information. Yes.
Yes. So Best in Show is $250, a 3-night paid stay in a host hotel next year. So you got to come more than 1 year. Second place is $250. Third place is $150. And best interpretation is $50 dragon dollars. And then I would normally show you, but I forgot to order them until today.
Yes.
It's been a busy year. And so we will have some trophies.
There you go.
Nice.
Trophies, very, very cool. And Page to
Trophies,
Stage
what are
is just
those like?
basically taking a character and cosplaying it very
It's
well.
taking a character and your interpretation. It can be anything. Like we had somebody do the devil from Has Been a Hotel, and they were like, does that count? And I'm like, the devil is in the Bible. This is a media interpretation. So we do allow the media interpretations as well.
Sure.
If you have any questions of whether or not you think your character qualifies, please email me and let me know. Quite often people, they do qualify because there's a lot of like media tie-in books. Like we've had several people do Planeswalkers from Magic the Gathering. So
there you go. You got lots of
characters from
different things.
RPG novels. So, you know, we this is not about being so strictly regimented like some costume contests at like Crown Tourney and the Hime Cup are. This is about celebrating bringing your characters to life. And we focus, so you have the Masquerade, which is a really heavily scored on performance. You have the Friday night costume contest, which is a construction-based costume contest.
Right.
And then Page to Stage is very about the interpretation and bringing that character to life. So put in the work. You do need a build book. I can send you copies of an example, and I think I've got it loaded up on the website. I don't know. How things get loaded up on the DragonCon website is I email the webmaster and I say, please put this up there for me.
Do you put it up on your Facebook page? Or
I think I should have it up on Facebook. So Fantasy Literature has one, as well as Page to Stage costume contest.
Okay.
So, and the digital ebook build book is basically just to make sure that you actually did it and you did part of the work, because we do want you to do some of the work, and we do have a construction requirement. Those rules are online on the DragonCon page. So that it can be as simple as pictures put into a PowerPoint slide with, this is what I did, this is what I adjusted. So
very cool.
we have can't tell you everything, but I can tell you we have one from that, little known thing called Dungeon Crawler Carl there.
Yeah,
What is that?
guy.
We
That
have
guy.
beautiful
Never heard of
anime
it.
ones. So one of my favorite contestants is returning this year. I can't tell you who it is because I don't want anybody to play favorites, but she's been in pretty much every single Page to Stage costume contest, and she always does amazing stuff.
So there you go. Page to Stage, I've always felt much is, and all of the others are, all of these are fandom related, but Page to Stage is the one where I'm like, you want to take your Harry Potter interpretation and make him into an archmage from the Knights of Arthur?
Yeah.
Build a book and build the costume.
Cosplay, and I would do cosplay from books, and nobody would recognize it. And there wasn't really a place to put it at DragonCon, and this definitely is. And I love that, which is kind of part of why I'm like, no, we're going to include comics, mangas. Everybody should be included in it, because we want to promote reading and costuming, and it's great.
There you go. Woohoo!
So we have that, and I'm trying to think what else.
We also have when is the Fantasy Gathering?
The Fantasy Gather is Friday night.
Okay.
And we are going to have close to 70 authors in attendance.
Ooh.
So we are going to have SL Rowland for the person who is asking if Steve Rowland will be there. We'll have SL Rowland, Tao Wong, Shadow Alley Press, Grady Cross, the list, Sarah Madsen. So it's really it's Fantasy Gather because we're the ones putting it on, but it is cross genre. So we'll have Ginny Koch, Ginger Blue, Jennifer Epps. We're going to have so many. It's going to be awesome.
That's going to be cool. And,
as
and
in
it's
the
together just to chat and talk, right?
Yeah, well, and that's the beautiful thing about it is it's in the International Tower, in the International Ballroom. So it has gotten so big that we take over all of the floor of the tower.
And the International Ballroom is
It's in the
one
Hyatt.
down from them. It's in
One
the Hyatt.
down from the main floor of the Hyatt.
There you go. One down, folks. It's not
And,
hard to find.
it's-
It really isn't.
It's going to be so much fun. We have it's nice because it's a little more sensory appropriate than some of the Dragon Con stuff. I love all of our events, but sometimes I swear I think the Marriott vibrates once dusk hits.
Yeah,
know,
the Marriott does. Yes.
Yeah,
I would
so we don't play any music really. It's well lit. You love bringing your favorite book characters to life. That makes me so happy.
Even if I'm completely baffling 99%, I love it. That's the
There was
best
one
part.
person who did the entire map of Narnia on her dress, and it was beautiful.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I mean, so you can. Some people, we had somebody come as a book fairy who used actual books to put together her costume. So that one was actually really funny because I didn't know that I knew her until she walked in the room, and we'd worked at Barnes and Noble together.
All those years ago, all those many years ago.
Oh, it was funny. Not that many years ago, but it was still fun. But Paige, the Fantasy Gatherers, I love it. It was my very first panel that I ever put into the database.
Aw.
So it's always got like a special spot in my heart for it.
Right.
And it's really fun because Dragon Con is so huge and that we can't do an author's alley like Gen Con and some other places do. So we do this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been so much fun.
Well, that's always cool though. I love how you're doing that. And it sounds like fun. And I've heard people who went and loved it. Loved it.
So it is from 12:30 to it's from 8:30 to 12:30 because we go for 4 hours.
Yeah. So there you go. That's very late for some people, but
It is very late. But 4 hours gives enough people that if the authors have a panel, they can go and come back.
Right.
We can get people in between panels. And I will say the first hour is normally the very heavy shopping hour, and it gets very chill. The Hyatt puts a bar in there if you need hydration.
There you go. Hydration is always good, no matter what.
Last year, the bartenders were like, "This is our favorite event to work because it's well lit, not a lot of noise."
Not a lot of noise.
The authors, because they take the tips as tax write-offs that they give the staff.
Oh, that makes good for you, authors. Give them big tips so you can take it.
Oh no, they do. Michael Chatfield one year, he put $100 in the tip jar.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
And that's a reminder for all of you. Do tip the waiters and the waitresses. All of the staff
They
there.
are not trained on how to deal with us. Be kind to them.
Be kind. Some
That's
of them,
probably the best advice right there.
Some of them, it might be their 40th con, and some of it might be their first. So
apparently our contact at the Hyatt, it's her first year.
Oh my.
Oh no. Hey, can I see? Hold up that glass. Oh, that is so awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the tiki mug from last year.
I didn't see it last year.
Oh, yes. I have one
didn't see
too,
it.
but I'm very gentle with
Ooh.
mine.
I have like random Dragon Con stuff everywhere. It was very funny. I was doing a TikTok live with the Twisted Tropes book event that I'm part of for 2027.
Yep.
And somebody goes, you have a lot of dragon stuff. And I went, it's an occupational hazard.
Do you really have a lot of dragon stuff? Really?
I wouldn't know what you're talking about.
I would have no idea why I would have. Oh, and by the way, the charity coloring book.
Oh, it is a fun time of the year for me.
Our midnight charity games and color event on Saturday night.
There
you go.
Yes.
But it's a lot of fun, and Dragon Con is fun. And Cisca's panels are always great, and it is kind of one of those places where you're like, I didn't know what I did. I don't know what was going on when I walked in, but I know I'm always
out either.
And you may not, but you now know you're always going to go to Blinking Beastie because you have not laughed that hard since,
We had a human-made Venn diagram one year.
Of what? Okay, what was the Venn diagram of?
People?
Yeah, no, like we had volunteers holding their arms up like they were creating a Venn diagram,
Oh.
and they were using an object, a battery object, as the pointer.
Oh,
That
Well, like
had
a
to be
laser-
up
like
to
a-
10:30,
like a
right? That
laser
was a late
pointer.
night panel. That was a
It
late
is
night.
a late night panel.
Yeah.
So, but we do have, if you're curious about some of the chaos, or you're an author going, what did I get
Gorgeous.
myself into watching
Curious.
this? We have pretty much all of our panels on YouTube
They are.
under fantasy literature
Oh,
at
no.
Dragon Con.
Oh no, they are. Oh no.
Oh, wait. Does that mean Lee's in there somewhere?
No. Oh, Lee's got to go see
Interesting.
YouTube after this. John, I think it's time to go to the game. But
Lee-
while you're pulling all of that up,
Lee's complaining to YouTube right now, demanding a takedown, a copyright notice, copyright strike.
going to look. But John, so while you get us ready for the game,
Certainly.
because I am now very, very scared. Oh God, help us all.
I'm not certain if the Chuck Tingle panel made it up there.
Oh, I hope not. But Cisca, where can we find you physically, and where can we find you on the interwebs?
And emotionally, too, while we're at it.
And emotionally. I mean, it sounds like you're in a good emotional place, good mental health space, except for the fact that there's 28 days or
mental
whatever.
I mean, I'm not going to ask how many days. I will say, as much as I love Dragon Con, Regina made me very happy the other day because I told her I went someplace and somebody told me how many days left till Dragon Con, and she goes, F that. And I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one who feels
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. No.
And
I got you on that one.
I can be found under Cisca Small on Facebook. I have a YouTube channel where I put out content, book reviews, a lot of stuff that I also put out on TikTok, which is very book reviews, but also author development, learning, and seeing kind of the insides of Dragon Con and other events that I'm more a part of.
Spell Cisca.
CISCASMALL.
Cisca is, you might look at it and go, Cisca. It's not, because it's from Francesca.
Yeah,
and
which
so
is
Cisca.
Spanish.
Right. You can also find it in the local fantasy novel.
In the local fantasy novel section, always. Because that's
Any
where all the
bookstore
fun
you
is.
go into. Yeah.
I think you just got a new subscriber over there.
Ooh,
Just-
just sub. Yay. Awesome.
Not for
Okay,
us,
and now
not for her.
But I'm on
tell me
Threads,
if I'm on there.
I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and the track is on YouTube, as well as I have a personal channel. And then
on Facebook you are
on all of those.
Yeah. And what about Facebook for the track?
Fantasy literature at Dragon Con.
Y'all, all you got to really do is put in at Dragon Con pretty much anywhere on Facebook, and you're going to have a lot of things jump up.
of search results.
Some of them be a little careful about.
Some
But
of them
most of them are okay.
Yeah, they think that, well, we put unofficial next to it. And I'm like,
Yeah, it
That-
doesn't. And that brings us up to the fact that John and I, and this 50 Days podcast that we love, and we love everybody we talk to and all of our fans. Yeah, we are the most unofficial thing pretty much around.
yes.
Well,
But we
I don't know
love
most
you guys.
unofficial,
You're one of my
but the-
favorite. Honestly, I've done
thank
this every year as a director, and it's one of my favorite traditions.
Oh, thank you.
you.
We love you too.
All right, Lee, did you get in?
Did you send me the code?
Yeah, I sent it. It's over in the. It's over
I
in our
don't have
chat.
the code.
Oh, it's over in the
it's in
chat
the
on
chat.
our on
we
the
gotta go. I gotta look at
Okay.
the
The little-
computer.
little
Actually, got you.
stinky chat, as we call it in the business. It's an official name. Oh, so Lady Fantastic was actually a comic nerd. Came up a Tolkien nerd,
Oh, very cool. And
but became a
somebody, and
never been to
Never
Dragon
been to
Con,
Dragon
and they're
Con.
from Middle Tennessee.
please come if you
Oh,
can. It's a lot of fun.
Nice sub for both of us. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yes, I
And-
joke that I'm the feral track director at Dragon Con. And Regina has agreed with this. Please agreeing with it, going.
I'm
"Uh-huh."
nodding, and I was what probably many people would have considered the feral director of Dragon Con, but now it's her, and she were probably always ahead of me on that, though.
What I think you started before I did, though.
Yes, I did.
So
All right, so we
I'm
got
just
the
taking out in your footsteps.
game.
And like
up, I
most
got-
feral people, no clue that I was doing it.
There you go. John, that
so
was very loud. Yes.
SQEO is the if you want to join us for our end game here. We won't be snapping anything, but it is our game at the end. See real quick. Oh, while I was doing that, I was going to. I can just turn. Hold down. Is that better?
Boom, 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 boom. Yes, that's better.
Okay. All right. Looks like we're. Oh, what? We got one more. If anybody wants to join tonight's
There's one more spot. Come on, come on, come
Whiplash
on.
is going to be Dragon Con 2020. Well, it's going to be Dragon Con, basically.
All right. Cisca Farrell. That's. I don't know who Lemon is or Ms. Waffles.
It's Lemon. I thought we
Lemon?
decided this a couple of episodes ago.
Yes,
It's
we did.
Lemon.
Lemon.
We have to give it a little bit of
Gotcha.
accent.
Of
All
course.
right. No one starts. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, nobody's in. We're going to start. Oh, Simon got in there.
John, you have to hit.
Gotta do it again. There we go. Someone else popped in at the last second. That's why we
I
couldn't
love how
start.
it says sit back and relax, and I'm like, that's not what I do in
The
August.
name of this game is Quiplash 3.
I don't need that
Placeholder
anymore.
title. Do not read or ship in this state. Schmitty's my name, and gentle sarcasm is my game. Let's go. Didn't make it in the game and want to be heard? Put in that room code and vote in the audience. Round 1 is on deck. 2 prompts will show up on your device.
Two
Answer
prompts,
them
Lee.
however the
2
mood
prompts.
strikes. You'll go head-to-head against someone else's clever answer, and everybody else will decide which one they like better. You'll rake in the points based on the percentage of people who dig your response. Got it? Great.
Okay, well, everyone is doing that. I will. I'll talk about. We didn't get to talk about our random featured guests,
Oh, yes,
so
please
I'll
do that.
while everyone else does that. Let me turn the volume down for a bit. So first on our random list is it Jillian? I guess we're gonna say it. Jillian Vigman.
Mhm.
We know her from Lower Decks. You decided that she was the kitty cat, right?
She is Dr. Ta'ana, the cat
okay.
hybrid.
Yeah.
I don't think she'd want you to call her kitty.
I think that she would get over it after she scratched my face off. She was also in Mad TV, New Girl, Hangover, Holdovers, and a Step Brothers of all things. That's a nice big set of.
That's some variety right there,
It
man.
is some variety. So yeah, so check her out. She's coming to con this year. Looks like everyone's almost got in. Melissa
almost done. Give me a second.
Flores. Melissa Flores.
Ooh.
She's known as a writer for both Image, Marvel, Boom, Oni Press. Lee is the only one we're waiting on right now.
I've got it
Get
right
your
now.
Safety quips. You
I'll
excited?
get into the
I'm excited.
comics she's worked on after this.
There we go.
And the first prompt is
Okay, the secret phrase that summons a hotel elevator. A horse.
vote away.
A horse that just keeps going, or let's take the stairs. The secret phrase.
I'm pretty certain let's take the stairs is actually what makes it work.
The secret.
I believe it repels it so that it goes to another floor, if you say that.
Everyone pick your favorite, if you haven't already.
I
On your
have no more
device.
Diet Mountain Dew.
Looks like let's take the stairs as a quiplash. That was by Simon.
Simone.
Simone.
And
Actually,
next,
that's wrong.
The weirdest thing to find at the bottom of your convention bag. The weirdest thing to find at the bottom
Choose
of
your
your.
favorite.
Is it a bad dragon or toenail clippers?
Do you know
Well,
what
at least it
Bad
wasn't
Dragon
toenail
is,
clippings.
John?
No,
John,
what's a bad dragon?
Bad Dragon is the name of a Bob company.
A
A Bob company?
battery operated boyfriend.
Oh.
And now,
There you go. All right. The last
here's
thing
the
you
fun
want a
part.
celebrity
Pick your
guest
favorite quip.
to say at your photo op. Oop, or do you smell something? Both of them are on the same track. So the last thing you want a celebrity guest to say at your photo op. Poop, or do you smell something? Or do you smell something? Poop. Red Nerd points out you have to go up to go down is the other phrase that will get the elevator. Do you smell something?
I like poop.
I like poop.
Next on the
I do.
docket,
Thank you. That's because you love me.
The worst place to discover your costume has no pockets.
okay, choose your
When
favorite.
buying a drink or the cash only line. The worst place to discover your costume has no pockets. When buying a drink or the cash only line. Okay, Lee had when buying a drink. Chris had the cash only line, and he has a
He got a quiplash.
flash.
Let's
Means
see the
everyone
next one.
Picked his. The rejected name for a Dragon Con themed energy
Time to
drink.
pick the one you like
Apple
best.
pie or Dragon Con?
Folks, remember we try to do this for kids, for families.
That's
How
okay.
Family says so.
Technically, that's not a bad.
I
It's not.
understand.
It's not on. It's not on YouTube's banned list. It shouldn't be. Anyway,
If there was an
um,
apple pie energy drink.
apple pie energy drink or
Mello just
Dragon
came out
fruit.
with an apple energy drink.
Oh, awesome.
No, it's Cisca. Oh,
You knew it was Cisca. Come on. Of course you knew that was Cisca.
Let's
I didn't
see
know
how
that
they
was
handle.
Cisca, actually.
the newest, most unnecessary badge upgrade.
Now it's time
QR
to vote for your
code
favorite.
to Rickroll yourself or Siren.
Well,
There
no.
may have been an auto pick, I think. The newest, most unnecessary badge upgrade. That actually doesn't really apply to
We had
Dragon
somebody
Con.
at the
We don't
gather
have-
last year start using their siren, the horn,
Oh,
Oh. to get people's attention. It was not fun.
Oh, okay, that's what she means. And now, Kyle, finally, QR code to Rickroll yourself
Let's
one.
keep it going. All right, choose your favorite.
Shooting at least convincing excuse for missing your 10 a.m. panel. Shooting a music video, or I thought it was still night.
I mean, to be fair, I get that second one.
If you're in
totally
the
believe
bowels
it.
of some place, you don't know when the light comes on.
I'm pretty certain when I was in my early 20s, I did that.
Redner
Yeah.
says, Cisca, you're officially my favorite track director for making
Aw,
John lose
thank
it like that.
you. I'm very
shooting
good
a-
at breaking men.
Shooting a music video one. The biggest lie
lie.
told on Sunday morning. I can't
Now
wait
it
for
gets
Monday
real.
to
Pick your
cruise
favorite.
home. Or plenty of con left. The biggest lie told on Sunday morning. I can't wait for Monday to cruise home. Or
I'm
Plenty
going to
of
pack my
con
bag
left.
tonight. That would be a good lie.
I'm gonna pack my yes. Or saying that Monday morning. Oh yeah, no, I'm totally packed. Yeah,
I went to
right.
bed at a decent time.
oh, the judges. It's split. The audience went with Chris though. Plenty of con left.
I
But
hear
it wasn't
that
even
all
split
the time,
amongst
and I'm
the
always
players.
just like,
Okay,
okay.
let's not dwell on round one anymore. Let's see your scores.
I'm poopy pants. Lee is at 0, I think. Oh,
Chris is in the lead with
I am at the
1920.
bottom.
Well, actually, Simon's
Yes, I'm not in
tied with-
last place.
I am.
Okay, round two is knocking on the door. Prompts are a little more challenging, so the points are doubled.
I don't know if the prompts are any more challenging, to be honest with you. All right, while they do that, we'll go over our. We started talking about Melissa Flores, who is a comic book writer, a writer for Image, Marvel, Boom. Let's see, what did she work on? The Lucky Dead, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Spider-Gwen, Smash. I would imagine is some Spider-Gwen Hulk crossover, maybe. Biker Mice from Mars. Oh, yeah. and Power Rangers
I
Prime.
don't know that one, but it sounds awesome.
Biker mice from Mars. And then I think I may have blown up my microphone. Let's see how we doing over here. Lee's still working, Fran's still working, Ms. Waffles is still working, and Chris Weedle's still walking. By the way, if anybody still has yet to send me their address for a sticker pack, or I think I got everyone's for trophies. I think I've took care of the last one the other day. Anyway, I've sent out the stuff already, and it should be on the way there.
You're almost out of time.
If
Don't
you're
forget to
expecting
know.
stuff, unless you just talked to me like in the last day or two.
Michael, the pizza's at the door.
Michael, go get the pizza.
Pizza.
Alrighty.
Okay, let's see them.
My second answer is so.
Probably. There's somebody in the driveway probably trying to deliver
At
it.
the front of the line is
The most dangerous sentence at Dragon Con. I know a shortcut
okay. Show
through
some love.
the con suite or through the Marriott.
Neither one
The
of them are
most
good.
dangerous
I'm just gonna
sentence.
say.
I know a shortcut through the Marriott or the con suite. Yeah.
Neither of them.
Con suite looks like it won, but the audience was with Marriott.
Way to go,
Con
Ms.
suite was
Waffles. Although, Brandon, way to go, too.
All right, check this out.
The secret ingredient in a Dragon Con rum bucket.
All right, people,
Love.
it's voting time.
Or newbie tweet tears. The secret ingredient in Dragon Con rum bucket. Love or newbie tears.
Those are both lovely answers, folks. I'm just letting you know.
Simon and Lamont. Newbie tears won, but the audience liked love. Because the
But
audience
there's no
loves
love
love.
in
Here we
it. There's
have-
not.
The real reason the line wraps around 3 floors? Matt
Now,
Denneman
pick your favorite.
or rumor of Nick Cage? Matt,
I'm betting
that'd
they
be
don't
awesome.
need the
That'd be
Nick
awesome just to
Cage.
start a random line at Dragon Con and just keep saying, "What are you waiting for?" I'm wondering. It has to have happened already, right? Someone has
I
to have
hope
done that
not.
already.
And if you're giving people that idea, Regina's coming for you.
I can't wait to see what happens when somebody does that.
Gracious, y'all.
They gather the newbie tears at the newbie panel once they finish the tour. Rumor of Nick Cage won that.
Next,
A throwback to a panel titled "Guaranteed to Pack the Room." Shh, a secret
Okay,
David
everybody,
Tennant
pick your
panel
favorite
or
quip.
ribbons.
I was just gonna say, I'm betting that Nick Cage doesn't mean the singer who did Red Right Hand. I'm thinking they're talking about.
I would love it for The Rock to come.
Yes.
I didn't say The Rock. I said.
No, you missed it.
comments
You were
said they're still waiting
talking.
on The Rock. I want Gal
Red,
Gadot to come.
Red Nerd says they're still waiting on the Rock to come. Okay, so a panel titled "Guaranteed to Pack the Room." Shh, a secret David Tennant panel by Lee gets 100% whiplash, plus the audience too.
next we have
Dragon Con's most questionable new mascot, the Dragon Con cruise ship
Right,
or the
I like
Rock.
best.
Speaking of which,
I got a
Cage
Rock.
came to Indianapolis Comic Con this year. Oh, that's interesting.
Nick Cage?
Nice.
Which Nick Cage? B. Nichols?
You know,
The
I
Nick
went
Cage.
to Indianapolis for Gen
Nicholas.
Con, and it is beautifully laid out for a convention.
Is
Oh,
it
is it?
really?
Yeah,
So-
most of the hotels connect to the convention center, or they
Ooh.
connect to another hotel that does.
Very good.
All right, we got Dragon Con cruise ship is now the Dragon Con's most questionable new mascot.
I would buy it if it were a
Okay,
stuffy.
what's next?
I'm telling you now, if it was a plushie.
The least appropriate song for cosplay
Here's
cosplay
the fun
contest
part.
interest.
Pick your favorite
Wreck of the
quip.
Emmett Fitzgerald or I know you know what love is. I want you to know what love is.
I really want to start singing the
I
Wreck of
want
the
to
Edmund
know what
Fitzgerald,
love is.
but
Not I-
that would show how much
putting
I
it
watch Due South, and I won't do so.
Wreck of the Emmett Fitzgerald or I want to know what love is. Let's see. I want to know what love is by Brandon. Or by,
Without
actually
But
by
the
the corner.
audience did like the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Yes. The one thing more powerful than an
Now it
eternal
gets
badge.
real. Pick your
Senior
favorite.
Senior director or dope. Sorry, I was moving over to
I gotta say,
the one thing more
one of
powerful
those is
than
very, very good.
I had Regina walk into my room and people kept coming up to me going, "Is everything okay? Why is she here?"
I tell you, I've been there, done that.
She's like, "Why is everybody freaking out?" And I'm like, "Because we never see you in internet. We never see her during the con."
Not in a track room. You might see her walking, but
No, but she actually came to the track and then,
Cisca got a quick blast with senior director.
I had dope, and
Moving
yours
right
was
along.
so much better. 'Cause I couldn't think of anything.
The true purpose of the sky bridges: to study
Now, pick your favorite.
humans in the gerbil bridge, or
so
an
then she showed
experiment
up
in
at the gather
sanity.
and people kept going, "Why is she here? Is everything okay?" And she's like, "Am I allowed to have fun?"
No.
Like,
Yes, you are.
You are, but we never see you. Have fun.
you are, but my volunteers are very well trained to come
It's
get you
very
when they
concerning.
find you.
Yes.
It's very
It's
concerning
very
when we see you having
area.
fun. To study humans in a gerbil bridge won, but the audience loved experiment insanity.
Now that you've laid waste to round 2, let's survey the damage.
All right, see where we're at here. Got one more round. This is the dreaded. Chris is still in the lead with Simon. Simon
I'm not
tied.
in. I'm
And
not in the
now
bottom.
for
Yay.
Whiplash, the
Oh,
end
Lord.
you've been quipping towards. You'll each get a prompt that needs 3 separate responses. That's triple the ha-has.
3 lines, which
All right. So you're going to need 3 responses, folks. 3 responses. They'll ask you a question, and you'll give 3 answers. The true purpose of the Skybridge is to see how many people you can trap by stopping to take pictures. That is exactly correct. That is what it is. It is a study in people not being able to read signs. So, let's see. But Viv Moderno, Medrano. Anyway, they're known for creating Has-Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss. They are the creators of that. They obviously. I've never seen Has-Been Hotel. Has anybody else watched it?
Yes, and it's wonderful.
yes,
It
it's
is?
funny.
Okay, I haven't watched it yet. I will take that under consideration. I finally, and this is, this may make me basic or whatever, but I finally started watching Rick and Morty just to figure out why it's
Yeah.
around.
I never really watched Rick or Morty.
Neither
In
did
the first for a bit, I was just like, and I started going, oh,
I've been
okay, I'm kind of
watching,
getting it now.
I have been watching Stargate SG1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Not
just
the
like a
Atlantis
good
version?
rewatch of it every so often. And to be
Atlantis
honest,
is
like,
better.
What?
Atlantis is better. It had John. My
Oh, I
favorite.
like Atlantis, but that Stargate SG1 is the one that I've started with, and it's the one that's on Netflix.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, wait, no. I didn't hit enter.
Oh,
Oh, it hit
Lee.
enter for me.
You know, I should have put Chuck Tingle.
3 things a Dragon Con dragon should never breathe: con crud,
All right,
glitter,
people, it's voting time.
or actual fire, or COVID, gaming room fumes, or football fan socks. 3 things a Dragon Con dragon should never breathe: con crud,
Oh, I like-
glitter, actual fire, or
To be
COVID,
fair, why do we have football fans?
gaming. Hey, I'm a football fan. I mean,
We
I'm
have
just not-
football. I'm a football fan.
I'm just teasing. But it's Dragon Weekend.
It's also football.
I love Has-Been Hotel.
Has-Been Hotel is. Yeah,
COVID, gaming room fumes, and football player socks are other things. 3 warnings that belong in the Dragon Con program. Subject to change. Please
Now it's
keep
time
moving
to
on the
vote for your
Sky
favorite.
Bridge. You must
To be fair,
go up to go down.
I think those are actually in the program, the first set.
3 warnings that belong in Dragon Con program. No. And then next one is after 9 p.m. equals adult costumes and 42. Those are the 3 things that should be in there. No, I don't know if that. Lee, was that your answer?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 warnings. And subject to change, 1.
But somebody likes them. The audience.
Oh,
liked
yeah, no,
mine.
it was
Oh my.
3 items in the world's worst cosplay repair kit.
All right, choose your favorite.
Handcuffs, a muffler of a 68 Chevy, and Speed 2 cruise control on DVD, or paint, coffee, and body isolation items. What does that mean?
I don't want to know what those are. I'll look that up later.
Is it after 10 o'clock thing?
I think so. Yes.
It is.
Paint, coffee, and body. 3 things. 3 items in the world's worst cosplay repair kit. Handcuffs always wins. Cisca, you should know that.
And Cisca, yours was good, but
3 signs you've been at Dragon Con too long. You're out of whiskey, blistered feet, legacy room at the Hyatt.
Choose your favorite.
You get the shakes. You see Marriott carpet everywhere. You're planning for next year. 3 signs you've been at Dragon Con too long. Out of whiskey.
both of those
blistered
are
feet,
very, very good
legacy
answers,
room at the
y'all.
Hyatt, or you get the shakes.
I
see
kind of like
Marriott
want to
carpet
have all of
everywhere.
them together
You're
as one
planning
answer.
for next year. Between Simon and Chris, or Simon. And Chris wins that one with you get the shakes.
To be fair, that
etc.
shakes are either caused by
And
massive
that
amounts of
is
sugar,
it.
low blood
Well,
sugar,
except
or
for this last
coffee.
part.
Too much. Yep.
Yeah, I will agree. Dragon Con seems to never end, especially
That is
if you're a director.
All right, Chris wins it with Brandon in second.
I was in the middle of the pack. I'll take it.
I went from 3rd place to last place.
Yeah, that's always the problem when you gotta have 3 answers. That's not nice. It's really hard.
All right, I'll mute this. Well, you again, Cisca, tell us. Hit my microphone there. Where they can find you both physically and virtually at
And
Dragon
then-
Con.
So you can
Not
find me at-
right now. You don't have to look her up right now.
You don't have to look me up right now, but you can find me on most social media as Cisca Small, CISCASMALL. And I'm on a little bit on Threads. It seems to be where book drama goes to live.
I like that. That's a good one.
I'm on Instagram. I think there's like fantasy page to stage. And then, but you'll still find me by searching Cisca Small on Facebook, on TikTok, and then I think I have a Blue Sky account, but I'm never on it.
So don't go there. Don't go
So
there.
don't go there.
I mean, you can
You'll
still
be
go
very
there,
bored and
just-
lonely.
Yeah.
On YouTube, you can find fantasy literature at Dragon Con, and then Cisca Small Books is me and some of my personal content.
Mhm.
And then there's the fantasy literature at Dragon Con page on Facebook, and then the Page to Stage costume contest has its own page on Facebook.
And somebody said, I'm scared to cosplay. If you are scared to cosplay, but you want to, and you could do it, page to stage would be a great one. Everybody is there.
We've really kind of curated a very wonderful community that participates of people being very supportive. There was one year we did a skit on stage. I'd never worn a wig, and I'm literally standing backstage going, how do I put this on? And 4 people helped me put it on.
You're in the right place. It's like like fainting in front of the hospital.
Yeah,
You're in the right place.
Well,
You're in the right place. Yes.
competitions in cosplay, just as in anything, can get a little heated.
Mhm.
And so, but we really do maintain a really amazing group of people who focus on bringing the best of fandom and the best of Dragon Con to cosplay. But honestly, it's all about just getting out there, having fun. Everybody starts.
Everybody. Yes.
I used to do the SEA, and one of the best seamstresses in the entire SEA looked at me and she goes, I still have the first garment I sewed to remind me that we all start somewhere.
Yep.
And she had it as a picture on her phone, and she'd been doing this for years. So, yes, we love new cosplayers. This is Dragon Con. Really is the cosplay your way movement. Really did get traction and start at
Yes.
Dragon Con,
Yes, it is.
and it's run by some amazing people who are also Atlanta locals.
So have
Um,
fun. Come on, people.
it's really come and do it. Don't be afraid. Don't let fear rule your life.
No,
this
go for
this is like the one place, honestly, where if sometimes for me, it feels like it's the one place in the world that really makes sense and really embodies what we all say be nice to each other, but at Dragon Con we really are. And
Yes.
it really is, it's fandom meets Southern hospitality, and that's the attitude everybody really puts in.
It's a lot of fun, and just don't be scared to try something.
And if somebody's really mean, come find me. I'll be mean to them. I bite. And if you're a jerk, I don't ask for consent.
I was gonna say come and see John or I, but she said don't bite, and then both of us are out.
I mean,
so.
I will tell you how amazing you are, and I will mean it.
Mhm.
And I will also tell other people to stop being the problem.
Yes,
Yeah, there you go.
very good at that. I happen to know that, honestly.
I am a very big advocate both for disability. We're very active about making sure we have disability seating and accommodations in fantasy literature. We always have a ramp for page to stage. We had somebody who had a communication disorder last year. We gave her double time to present. So I mean, we have one of the largest departments at Dragon Con is the disabilities department. So we understand that what it's like to be other, and we don't want you feeling that here.
No, because you're not. You're with the family that you're going to start
Dragon
loving.
Con, you're with us, which means like I'm not a big hugger. Dragon Con is one of the few places where people can come up and hug me, and I don't really get weird.
She's very nice about the hugging. Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not a big hugger. The army broke that habit. So, but not at Dragon Con, because it's us. It's everybody there is coming for the same reason.
And we're all there to have fun.
And if anybody's mean, just tell them that they're not a real Dragon Con person and to go away.
I like that answer. That's a great answer. All right, John.
All right.
Take us out.
I have other things I want to do tonight, and Lee and Cisca will be feral if I don't bounce.
Love to the disability department. They are a special group of people.
They're
and they deserve
amazing
every
group.
bit of praise they get.
And we will
Thanks.
be talking
Well
with
said.
them as always. Hopefully.
I signed up. I mean, the invite's out there. They'll be here.
I thought so.
I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
All right. So until next time, for Cisca and Lee, this is John saying peace.
Bye. 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 Bye.
This was a production of the Unique Geek. Call our comment line at 8133210TUG. That's 81332108884. Email us at thegeeks@theuniquegeek.com or 50days@theuniquegeek.com. Follow The Unique Geek on Facebook and Twitter. This podcast is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike license.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Genre fluid?
So somebody who follows me on TikTok brought this to me at a director's meeting.
That is kind of beautiful. And we were talking about Harry Potter earlier. I'm only watching it if they get the ending right and Harry and Hermione end up together.
And with that,
so